Hey everybody, it's Father Edward Looney here. Happy to share another lesson as we continue through our religious education year. And this weekend, the second Sunday of Lent, we're going to hear the gospel of the Transfiguration. It's a big word, isn't it? Transfiguration. Trans meaning to change, and you hear the word figuration, figure, to change your figure. And as you read the gospel, you're going to hear that Jesus changes his appearance, that he looked one way, and then when he went up the mountain, well, then he looked a different way. His clothes became dazzling white, very white. And so it's to show forth his glory. When it comes to the Transfiguration, I think that there are two important things that we can talk about. There's lots more, but two for us today. In fact, these are not going to be what I preach on this weekend, actually, at Mass. I'm going to preach on coming down a mountain and what that's like, and how that's like for the apostles who have this experience with Jesus, and how they have to come down the mountain and go back to life. But the two things I want us to focus on is, first, Jesus goes up the mountain, and who does he take with him? He takes three of his apostles, Peter, James, and John. These are the closest friends of Jesus. He knows that this is going to happen, and so he wants to share this experience with them. Who are your friends? What have you shared with them? You know, I think sometimes for young people especially, get a new game. Well, you want to share that with your friends. You want them to come over and play that game with you. You want to share in that experience. Going on a trip somewhere, maybe to an amusement park. Well, you want your friends to come with you so that you can enjoy that experience with them. To have friends and to share that experience, that's one thing that I think we can take away from today's gospel. The second is that Jesus talks to people who have died. He experiences what we call an apparition, that people appear to him that shouldn't be. They're dead. They're people from the Old Testament, Moses and Elijah. And Moses and Elijah speak to Jesus and talk to him about his mission and what's going to happen. We can talk with our deceased loved ones. Maybe you know someone who has died. Maybe a grandparent, maybe even a parent, maybe a family friend, someone you know. You can talk to that person. Just as we talk to God, just as we ask the saints to pray for us, we can talk to those people who have gone before us in faith, who now enjoy that vision of God in heaven. That's a few things I think that we can take away from this gospel. So, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for me? Well, maybe today, think about your friends. Who are your closest friends? Say a prayer for them. And then, maybe talk to someone that you know who has passed away from this life. And if you don't know anyone, ask your parents, and maybe they'll be able to help you to remember someone who you could pray for today. You can talk to them and share with them what's going on in your life. You know, my mother died a few years ago, and so sometimes I'll share different experiences of life. I'll talk to my mother or my grandmother, and you can do that too. That's maybe what this Transfiguration is trying to teach us this weekend. Of course, we hear it during Lent, and one of the reasons is it prepares Jesus for the Passion. But let's focus on what it means for us as well today. God bless you.